Welcome back to the 16th Posted Podcast. And today I'll be hosting along with the three other co hosts, Daniel, Eric, and Nick.
Hello.
Oh.
Hi.
And so,
Testing high there.
well, last episode we were supposed to talk about like advice and tips and such, but we kind of like ended up talking about winter break. Yeah, and we spent 40
It was a
minutes.
fun conversation.
It was
Yeah,
fun.
it was very fun.
It's about planning for the future. It's good advice, you know.
Ah, yeah, that's the advice. Please
Jeez.
plan.
And your
for
articles
future.
have a lot of life advice.
Okay. Okay, so let's see. I'll start with the first advice.
By intank.fi. We need to reference people.
No, we're not gonna start with that. We're
We're
gonna
not starting
do.
with that? I was going in order.
We'll go in order then. Yeah, in tanks. Well, is this?
I got a Minecraft ad on the right of the screen. That's pretty sick.
The Minecraft what?
I got a Minecraft ad on the site.
Ah.
Yeah.
Google
Oh, no, yeah.
listening.
No wonder I can't find it. I closed it already.
Okay, well, so
So, first
28.
one.
First of all, you gotta say 28 of the best pieces of advice about life you'll ever read. That is quite a big statement, but yeah.
It's an article by Joel.
Quite dramatic.
So number one, have the courage to live a true life. Live a life true to yourself, not a life others expect of you.
Okay, I think we need to add a little context. If you're a psychopath, do what other people expect of you. Don't do what you actually want to be. Please. For the sake of everyone else. That's like the only thing I have to say for that one.
Generally, it's pretty true. Don't let what other people think of you like affect you. Just,
Yeah.
yeah. Be confident in yourself and like yourself and
Who here actually likes themselves? I'm just
Well,
genuinely curious.
I have fleeting
Although-
moments of liking myself. Fleeting moments.
I mean, like, yeah, when you do something cool, you'll be like, oh yeah, I'm so cool X amount of times, but like generally, I don't think so. I think it's pretty common though, like in this day and age, that what Nick said.
Not liking yourself?
Yeah,
I feel like
Is it pretty
sometimes
common?
it's because you just social media, you know. Oh my god, I'm gonna go on a tangent. But social media is just gonna be like it's like you see people like do stuff that like
Oh, good catch. Good catch.
Good catch.
do stuff like that like impress you so much that it like degrades you in senses like if social media didn't exist, like we wouldn't have probably like known about like I don't know people having like going on journeys or developing themselves or
But I mean, okay, let's
things
be
like
honest.
that.
All that stuff is fake.
Exactly, it's
All the
fake,
stuff
but
they're
it's
doing
also
is
like
fake.
it's fake, but it's also like another reason why like because like there's benefit of the doubt, you know. It could be real. They could actually be doing these things and improving their life in these sort of ways, and we compare them to ourselves, making it so like we're not as good as they are.
Fair.
I don't know.
You mean like jealousy of another life that you could have had instead of the one you do have? I get that. I think that's maybe why I have fleeting moments of happiness. I'm not on social media much. Spend most of my time playing video games. Although you do see a lot of characters that you're like in games, they're like, oh wait, man, I wish I had this life. So I don't know.
Yeah, so based on our previous topics, as we talked about, yeah, do not like peer pressure and then like social media influence. You need to be careful about it, and you need to like, you have to be honest with yourself, and then you just try to enjoy whatever you have, and turn whatever into gold. Like if you have this, you just try to make it better with yourself.
Agreed.
Yeah. Wait, what was Daniel about to say before I cut him off?
I was gonna ask Eric like, so like, would you want to be in a world where you're just like fighting enemies all day?
Yes.
Oh yeah, that's actually.
Yes, I
But like,
would.
but the thing is, you think like you look at the video games, you're like, oh, it's so easy. But then like, I swear if you do it in real life, it's probably really. Oh.
But it'd be so fun. Okay, no. Like, imagine just
It would not
riding
be
around in
fun.
armor and
Not gonna be
grappling onto people and smashing their faces.
Yeah, but
God.
like, if you look at, if you think about it in like a Sword Art Online context, but if you think about it that way, like it's life or death game, would you actually enjoy it though?
I
Would
like
you?
I like that type of stuff.
Yeah, but if you die in the game, you die for real.
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah.
I'm not scared
That's-
of death. If I'm gonna
That's
go out,
how
I'm going out
little-
with a bang. In fact, when I
That's how
die, I will
little
go out
Eric
with a bang.
cares about his life.
Wait, how many traumas did you
Children
have
don't
to
do it.
face when you were young?
It's not too many, Andy. Just a few. Just a few. No, but like honestly, if I'm gonna live my life, I don't want to live it boring and just going out the same way everyone else goes out, like with time.
Yeah.
When I die, I'm
Yeah,
gonna try and
that's
fly a
true.
plane into a mountain because I think that would be more fun.
Could have gone a completely different turn if you said something else.
Okay.
That was
No.
a peaceful end.
No, but I want
Peaceful ending.
I want like I want a good death. I want something that I can look back and say, well, maybe if there is something at the
Look
end.
back.
You won't be able to look back, Eric.
Okay, well, look forward and say this is gonna be cool. People are gonna say stuff about this. They're gonna call me an idiot, or they're gonna call me the bravest person alive. You know, I don't know. Be kind of fun. It's adrenaline rush. You know, I'm not an adrenaline junkie. I don't want to live a boring life.
Mm,
Okay.
Not what an
Um,
adrenaline junkie is. Moving on.
Well, no, I mean, like, if let's say I know I'm about to die. I'm like 95 years old, and I know I'm on my way out. I'm gonna want to do something fun, just as my ending. I don't want to just go out with time. Such a boring
Father
method of
time.
dying. Actually, I want to get blasted into space. That's what I want to do.
and experience like what's it called again? Isolation.
Well, no, I'd be dead. I'd be dead within 15 seconds. I'd die of what is it? Crap, I
Oh,
can't remember.
blast into space with nothing.
Yeah, with nothing. Yeah, I'd want to get blasted into space with nothing.
Ah, that's gonna be horrible.
Oh yeah, it's 15
I
seconds.
feel like it'll
but-
be painful.
It's
Huh?
it's probably painful.
Okay, it's 15
Definitely.
seconds of pain. That's manageable.
And
Yes.
that will be for another day. Okay. Second advice: never attribute to malice that which can be adequately explained by stupidity.
What?
Don't get
I-
peer pressure.
That's a very.
So basically,
It's a
don't
very,
think
like-
something bad if it can be explained by stupidity. So like a stupid decision. But then what?
What?
I don't know.
Yeah, attribute to malice. Yeah.
So why did they use fancy words? Okay.
So don't do stuff that's bad if you can explain it with
Exactly.
stupidity. That's basically what they're saying. Just don't do anything
Yeah.
bad if you know it's
Just
stupid.
don't do anything stupid.
If you,
But I
if you
mean,
have
everyone
to,
does
like,
stuff stupid. That's just not. That's not a.
Yeah.
That's like a
Exactly.
rule they're trying to live people by. Everyone
like-
does something stupid daily.
Yeah, but like just don't do
I probably
something
do.
like bad to
Yeah.
others or like that's hurtful in a way. I
Well,
guess
it
that's
doesn't. It
kind of
doesn't say that. It just says malice. That could be anything.
malice. Yeah, but
oh,
then
malice is a bad thing. So
Yeah.
it's usually referred to a bad thing.
But I mean, isn't bad things contextual?
No, it has a range.
Because nowadays, okay, back in like the 1950s, it was fine to say the N word, and nowadays it's a bad thing. So it's all contextual in this. So maybe in the future, even talking to someone is an insult. So-
I mean,
There's actually a what is it?
some people probably think that.
Theory? No, not a theory. A short video. Short YouTube video by this creator called Neo Qatar, I think. Don't know how to say his name properly, but yeah, there's this one short film that he made, and it was about like the future and how people in the past developed time travel, and through that time travel, like after a couple of years, you can't really say anything like at all because you will eventually offend someone.
I mean, okay, at the rate we're going, that's actually going to be true.
Yeah.
Like, we are running out of words to describe people with. I'm not saying it as a negative thing, because a lot of words should have been, like, shouldn't be allowed to be spoken. But then there's some words, like, for example, if you misinterpret someone's gender, that can be accidental. It shouldn't be like immediately, wow, you actually did that. That's such a mean thing to do. That might be an accident. So I think in the future, probably stuff like that will happen, and everyone will just end up having like a profile with every single thing you need to know about them, and nobody will talk to each other. Maybe.
Android sent by CyberLife.
Okay, well, next, our next thing. There's nothing noble in being superior to your fellow man. True nobility is being superior to your former self.
Why is this so like poetic?
Prestigious?
No, this quote was by Ernst Hemingway.
It's not a bad quote.
It's a pretty decent quote. I like it. So I guess the one thing we should take away from this is do not like be prideful and like self-centered and like just boss others around.
Yeah, try to
'Cause
improve
nobody
yourself
wants that.
based on your past self, not on what other people are doing.
Exactly. And that too. Number. I know what.
Number 4, yeah.
Daniel and Nick, what do you think?
Meh.
Okay.
You repeat number 4. Hold on.
There's number 3. There's nothing noble in being superior to your fellow man. True nobility is.
Wait, weren't you gonna read number 4 and then you're like, number what?
No, I was wondering what you think about number 3.
Oh. Didn't we? Okay. Sure. Didn't we already like move on from that and we're like number 4 and then he was gonna say number 4 and then he didn't say number 4 and then we're
I'm just gonna put
confused.
this down as a potential edit.
Probably need to.
Sure. Don't make decisions when you're angry. Don't make promises when you're happy.
I don't know.
I guess
sometimes it just happens. You know?
Yeah. Okay. What if
don't make
what if you're telling your kid like, and they're like, "Are you gonna die someday?" And you're like, "No, I promise I won't die." Like that's an innocent one. Like you're just trying to make them not scared for your death. Maybe later you can tell them I'm gonna die in like approximately 5 years and 7 months. And don't make decisions when you're angry. I can understand that one, but then there's also the rash behavior that like every human has. So you can't keep to these. It's just something you should follow.
Not necessarily.
I don't think I could keep to any of these so far.
Yeah, I don't think I took any of these either.
Also, why is there 28? 28 is such a random number. There's 28 of the best pieces of advice about life you'll ever read. Where did they get?
Because they only could think of 28.
Yeah, I was gonna say we only think of 28.
Well, they could just turn it into like 10 and get like a good list. You know, it doesn't matter.
It's probably a lot of repetition.
Yeah.
Okay, number 5.
Never argue with a stupid person. They'll drag you down to their level and beat you out with experience. Mark Twain.
It's not a bad quote. It just reminds me of a special someone in our friend group.
I just got that reference. I just got that reference.
I was thinking of him as before you just typed it in the chat.
Okay, well, yeah. Anyway, and then also there's also another quote that's similar to that. It's like, it's hard to argue with a smart person, but it's impossible to argue with a stupid person. That's one of my favorite quotes because it's very accurate.
Yeah, it's just like, oh,
yeah,
it's so annoying. Oh dear. Yeah, just be careful who you argue with.
Yeah, you'll end up arguing with them about some stupid football match or something. You know, speaking from experience. We love you, Neely. We love you.
Know when to stop is also something. What are you?
Pace yourself.
Yes.
Yes.
If it seems like it's going nowhere and it's pointless argument, just stop. Don't do it.
Tactical retreat if you have to. Number 6. Only pack what you can carry yourself.
Metaphorically or like physically?
Only pack what you can carry yourself. Can you carry yourself? Because then I could pack myself. Then I don't need to pack.
I can carry myself.
This is turning. This is like a TLK.
I can carry my own body weight. Is that what you're talking about?
Wait, what are they talking about when they say only pack what you can carry yourself?
Like what you can carry.
But then, why? I could just pick up like 8 monitors, and then there's no point in packing all that stuff because it's useless without a plug-in.
Metaphor.
I don't. Is it? How can I metaphorically only pack what I can carry myself? Because I can carry a lot of emotional weight. I think everyone can. I think everyone can carry more emotional weight than they can handle. That's why we have issues with overloading. I don't like this one. You know, let's rate these. Let's put these on like a rating list.
I guess it's kind of the people say like if you can talk the talk, can you walk the walk kind of thing.
I mean, yeah, but it's just a vague question. Okay, I'm gonna rate this as an F tier. Number 5. Number 5 was like an
get a chart.
Number 5 was like an A.
Let's get like one of those charts, like the S tier, A
F tier.
Yeah.
Okay,
wait,
number 7.
We're actually doing it.
No, we can just rate them. We can just rate them based on what we see. I think.
Okay, so for number 6, so it's like you can't. I guess it's like based on what I understand about this, you can't always like rely on others. It's like they can't always be with you forever. It's like, well, for me, I've been like moved to different places, and always have to like say goodbye to so many people, even like the ones good friends and such.
I mean, it's okay. It's a good message, but the issue is there's so many other meanings that there's no way of really defining what it actually means. I think that's with like a lot of things they're saying. They're just using prestigious language to make it seem smarter than what it is, and then they're packing it in a vague coat of dust.
It needs context.
Yes, there's no context to any of this.
Unless it's like being placed in a book or a story.
I mean, I like number 5. Number 5 makes sense.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Never argue with a stupid person they'll drag you down to their level and beat you. Yeah, that makes sense to me. Yeah. That's literal. Okay, number 7. Remember, you always regret what you didn't do rather than what you did.
Yeah,
No,
that's situational. That's situational.
So situational.
It's like a C or a D rating.
C tier? Let's go C tier, because I can agree with that sometimes.
Sometimes. Like,
it depends on what you did.
I mean, okay, yeah. If you killed someone, then you're obviously going to have a lot of regret in your mind.
You're not gonna.
I think it just depends on the person.
It's very situational.
Yeah.
But good thing it's like
I guess
this
if
applies to a variety of
C-tier.
people.
Definitely C. I think C tier. Because I think if out of the majority of people, they'll have more stuff that they regret that they didn't do than they did.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm just gonna go C tier. Okay. Andy, I'll let you take number 8 or someone else. Either way, I don't mind.
You'd worry less about what people think about you if you knew how seldom they do.
That's fair. B?
But like
David Foster.
Like what if they
I mean, okay, if they're loved ones, then that's not true. But if they're just like random people,
exactly,
then I guess that's true.
People. Yeah.
To an extent.
B again? I'm gonna go C again. I think it's C tier.
Yeah, so it's another situation there.
If you blame it on someone else, don't expect it to get better. I completely disagree with that. You can blame it on someone else and completely frame them for something you didn't do. I learned that in Among Us. Okay? You can completely mess someone up just by blaming it on someone else. They don't even have to be the imposter. You can just blame them and they'll get killed. So, F tier.
F tier seems a bit harsh, but
Among Us speaks differently. We need to play Among Us. We need to play Among Us again.
We should bring it back.
I don't know, but like it's like there are just like situations where it just like backfires to the people who like blamed it. So it's like it's also situational. So it's like it's like D. It's kind of vague though.
Okay, fine. Fine, we'll give it a D, but just going off Among Us. Daniel, you're a great example in this. Because I remember the amount of people you framed just to get away with murder.
I don't frame people.
No, you make other people frame each other.
It's not my fault.
It works though. No, I think
that's just called being innocent.
You're never innocent, Daniel.
Yeah. I'm very unlucky. I don't really get imposter a lot.
Yeah, but you're good with imposter.
Yes.
I'm a good third imposter. I take pride in that.
You?
Huh?
Should you?
Yes.
Did you?
Yes. The amount of innocent lives I have taken while not being the imposter is incredible. I think I kill more people in a match than the actual imposter does.
Oh my
Pretty proud of
gosh. I was so mad.
that.
I remember.
Wait, I remember when I falsely framed you, Andy, and then I was actually right. Yeah, because the other person walked away, and then you were right there. That was perfect.
I was like, that guy's the imposter, and Aaron's like, nope, and everyone listened to him. And I was so
Can be very convincing sometimes, Andy.
yeah.
Okay,
Yeah, Andy gets the short end of the stick a lot of the time.
no, Andy gets blamed so many times.
So.
You're always in the wrong place at the wrong time, Andy.
Agreed.
It's so annoying. And then
Okay.
it's like the early games, I didn't know how cameras work.
Number
Oh dear.
10. We should do another special Among Us special as a group. I think it'd be fun.
I'll be fine.
Yeah,
Yeah.
wait,
Ooh,
let's,
huge-
let's not. Can we not get Neely, please? No.
Yeah, I agree with that. I agree with that.
Just gonna be like, if we blame him, he's gonna get annoyed, and if we don't blame him, he's gonna.
Yeah, it's so annoying because I'd blame him sometimes. He'd be like, "You're such an idiot," even though
Okay.
it looks like him.
Yeah, it's fine. Okay, we can move on.
Yeah. Okay.
Yes.
You can be the ripest, juiciest peach in the world, but there will always be someone who hates peaches. But I'm the ripest, juiciest peach.
I thought I thought it was gonna be like, oh, you can be like the ripest, juiciest in the world, but there's always an Asian better than you.
Somewhere out there, there's gonna be a better Asian.
There's gonna be a better peach. It's gonna be like,
There's gonna be a 9-year-old out there who's just better than you, an Asian 9-year-old.
Wait, but isn't this kind of okay? I'm not gonna. So this implies, let's say we're comparing a human to a peach, and there's other fruits. Is this comparing a skin color? Because it's just saying a lot of people are racist.
Eric.
Eric.
What is it talking about? What is it talking about?
Eric.
Not everyone likes you.
TVT.
Oh, damn.
Thanks, Andy.
Yeah, no one likes you, Eric.
I want to
Whoa.
point out that the
Wait.
person who's Dita Von Teese is also a disease. DVT.
Oh my god. Okay, we're moving on.
We're moving on from that.
Grass is greener.
Maybe that's why they made
side.
the quote, because they've always been called a disease.
Oh, 11's quite vague. If the grass is greener on the other side, there's probably more manure there.
Is that bad or good? Because manure is actually good for the
That
grass.
means like they probably endured more stuff than you, like in relation
But
for them
that's
to
not
be that
like
much better.
your fault.
No, but okay.
Okay, just because I want someone's life and but that's not always true.
Yeah.
That's some rich, privileged kids who do not have any manure to deal with.
Yeah, it's true. Yeah.
I was like, there's two different messages I get from this one.
I
One's like in a bad way, where it's like when something looks good, but then behind it there's like not great. So it's like kind of like social media and influence and
We
such.
could also take this as a literal meaning. When there's something good, there's always a lot of poop in it.
Which means like that person has gone through a lot more. Yeah, actually that. There's like two meanings I'm getting from this.
C, no D tier.
Yeah. Depends on how you view it. Ugh.
Don't give up what you want most for what you want now. What?
What?
Okay, can you guys phrase?
Don't give up. Don't give up what you want most for what you want now.
But there's no.
What you want most?
Oh, so
or what
to look ahead into the future. This is worded terribly, but I think it's
Yeah.
meaning just look into the future. Like don't get short-sighted.
Yeah, so try and look for what would it obviously. So like, let's say you just bought a cheap car that's crap when you could have saved for a really nice one that would have prolonged for a longer time. I guess something like that.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's not C. Okay, actually the wording was terrible. So D.
Yeah, DT, get out of here.
Yeah. Can we skip number 13? It's kind of
It's not.
With regards to the opposite set, if you look hungry, you'll starve.
Yeah, that's why it's like.
Huh?
I'm
Do you
confused.
get that?
I'm
I
good.
don't get
I
that.
get it.
No.
Basically, if you look
You-
like let's say you like someone and you make it obvious you like them, then you're not gonna get them because you look like you're too into
Nope,
them.
get out
You're
of
too
here.
obsessed
No,
with them.
no, no, get out of here. F tier.
That's what it means. I'm just phrasing it.
Oh god, no, I hate that advice. I've
I'm
always
so
hated that
confused.
advice.
Okay.
So basically, act like you don't like them. That's what it's saying.
Oh god, that's so cringe. Don't be a tsundere. Do not be a tsundere. Oh god.
Okay,
I
let's
am
go
Please.
to 14.
confused.
Never let your sense of morals prevent you from doing what is right. But then your sense of morals is what guides you to what is right.
Yeah, to do what's right.
So
Wait, who's Isaac Asim? Hold
no
on.
clue.
Oh,
Oh,
it's
IA.
IA. He's the guy who created IAs.
I swear to God.
He is an American writer and professor of biochemistry at Boston University.
University of Bath.
He wrote a couple books, yeah. Wait, movies? Wait. Talking Foundation. Yeah, science fiction books. Foundation. Yeah.
Why are we trying to find out what person?
I don't know. Honestly, I don't really agree with
Context.
this because your sense of morals is what gets you
Guides
to do
you.
something right. It guides you to do
Yeah.
something right.
Mm.
So I disagree.
I don't
Is
understand.
there an E in the tier list?
Yeah, just
Yeah,
put just put
there
an
is.
E. Just put an E.
Yeah, there's E.
Sure,
This
E.
is
Yeah.
S A B C
Context,
D
though.
E F.
I thought it was like the grading system. You never really have an E. You always just have an F or a D.
I
You
don't
think
know.
we'll get like a? Do you think we'll get like an S tier in here? Probably.
I don't know.
So far, it's been pretty bad.
Strive to be the man you want your daughter to marry. No.
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 F
No.
tier. F. F. No, actually, incest tier. Whatever that is, go down to where you belong. Jesus Christ.
I for incest.
I tier. Why is that a quote on here? Okay, 16.
It's just-
Someone else can say 16. I'm disgusted by 15.
Remember, only enemies speak the truth. Friends and lovers lie endlessly, caught in the web of duty. Stephen King.
Stephen King.
Stephen King. Definitely.
Stephen.
Yeah, honestly, that's kind of true.
Yeah.
Because if you think about it, people who like you won't lie to your face. Like if they think your shoes are ugly, they're not gonna say it.
Unless they're your best friend.
Unless they're like truthful. But
Yeah,
then
unless you you do that
you
to
don't
each
want
other.
to
and
hurt
it's like a
others.
relationship.
And
But then, like your
yeah.
enemies will say that to you,
they will try their best. to
although
make
they
it
will
hurtful.
over exaggerate what they're saying.
Hmm.
I'm
I would
gonna
say
give
this is like a
I
B
say the
tier.
B.
tier,
Yeah,
yeah,
B
B.
tier.
B tier.
What?
Never forget your car keys will change your car from 1 ton of inert metal into one of the most deadly killing machines that has been invented.
What is that saying? Like the what?
Like
What is that?
like
Is
one
it literal?
Yeah, literal. Yeah.
You
Is
said
that just
it's
literal?
Yeah, literal. Yeah.
I can't think of this in a metaphorical message. So okay.
It is
It's
literal.
literal, yeah.
Okay.
It's like your car keys could end up being.
Maybe it's like your mind could be the key to what makes other things dangerous.
When did this get philosophical?
Overthinking.
Okay, number 18.
Oh, okay. This one's incredibly situational. Wait 24 hours before getting mad and reacting about anything. If
No.
it doesn't bother you in 24 hours time, it probably isn't important enough to get mad over.
But no.
yeah,
Okay, if someone tells me something that's really upsetting, like they ran over my dog, I have to wait 24 hours before getting mad at them.
That's just annoying.
Then they're just gonna think like, oh, he's okay with it. I can just run over his dogs more often. And I show up and like, yeah, it's not that big of a deal. You only ran over one of the most loved creatures I've ever had. You're fine. That's not a good advice.
F tier.
F tier.
Okay.
19. Never make someone a priority who only makes you an option.
It's fair.
I mean, yes and no. Because if you're going on them too strong, when they've clearly sent a message where they're not into you, then that's kind of the person's fault.
Kind of depends.
But then there's also other situations where it's not. It's just
Yeah,
C.
it's a C tier.
C. Yeah.
Yeah, what do you guys? Anyway, Nick? What do you think?
C tier.
Yeah.
Number 20. Try not to take anything personally. No one thinks about you as much as you do. I guess
Try not to take things personally.
it depends.
Okay,
I
if someone
guess.
calls my parents ugly,
You
how
try
am I not
take
gonna
it
take that
personally.
personally?
Exactly.
I guess
No
it's
one
only
thinks.
things for
Wait,
yourself.
no one thinks about it as much as you do. So I'm the one thinking my parents are ugly more than they are. Wait a minute. What? No.
Found a loophole in
No.
the system.
D. D.
The perspective you guys have is hilarious.
I'm gonna use this as a comeback sometime. I guarantee it. It's actually not because you can use this as a okay yeah.
Wait, I'm trying to think. Just try not to take anything personal. No one thinks about you as much as you do. Trying to.
God.
I don't know. I can't think of it right now.
Oh my God, Eric.
See, it works out in other ways.
Okay, moving on.
Eric, would you like to take number 21?
Ah, sure, okay. What's 2 plus 2? Never mind. If you want to know what a man's like, take a good look at how he treats his inferiors, not his equals. Sirius Black. That's from Harry Potter.
Yeah.
It's not bad.
No one in look at it.
Heavily applies to Voldemort. He absolutely decimates everyone inferior, but then equals him.
No,
I don't know.
Voldemort got wrecked though. Honestly, like
He got
I don't
wrecked,
know what he
yeah.
was expecting. He got wrecked in all of his battles. He didn't win a single one.
I don't know why people were scared of him, you know?
It's like Harry Potter just destroyed him.
Harry Potter, yeah.
Absolutely demolished.
And like in both of the battles too. It was like actually in 3. Yeah. God.
Yeah, he had 3. The
actually,
one
4. The one when he was born, Voldemort tried to kill him and he just got wrecked
Yeah,
again. He was a baby, Jesus. Okay.
And then
what I've learned from this is that Harry Potter's villain wasn't really that strong.
I guess everyone else probably, but yeah,
Harry Potter wasn't really that much special though. I mean, I don't know.
The boy who lived.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, he isn't special, but I forgot how it makes it him special somehow.
He's part Voldemort. Voldemort is infused with him, and then he has to get rid of Voldemort.
The whole story is very complicated.
I just watched the whole series, so I know the whole story again.
Yeah.
Oh wait, did you read all the books?
Yeah, I've read all the books. They're good.
Yeah, same.
Same.
Anyways,
Did
you guys even read the playwright?
Playwright?
Yeah.
Playwright?
The one about Harry Potter's children.
Oh, the cursed. What is it? The cursed? No.
Cursed Child.
Cursed something.
Cursed Child?
Yeah, I don't know.
Forgot. Yeah, it's called the Cursed Child. Yeah, it's Cursed Child.
It wasn't bad. It wasn't as good as the other ones.
I didn't watch it. I didn't read it.
I didn't bother. Yeah.
Anyways.
Next quote. Figure out what you love to do, and then figure out how to get someone to pay you to do it.
No.
I mean, okay, I guess it's just saying become a boss, basically.
Or just find
no, it's
just a job you love to do.
Yeah, exactly. It's find a job that you love to do, but don't do that. No, honestly. If your job becomes your work, then you won't be able to like enjoy your job and
but if you really enjoy it,
you can really
like
enjoy
your
it.
hobby.
Oh my God, Eric.
Try to find a job you like and then have someone do it for you.
Oh my God, Eric.
But then I guess like for Elon Musk, in that case, he really enjoys it. actually does.
Yeah,
it.
but like, let's say like doing art,
No.
then wouldn't you be like becoming?
Yeah,
an artist?
exactly. I love to do art, but
You can't find
if I
someone to
did
do your art
art
for
as like a
you.
work,
No, but like
no,
have
it's
some-
someone. It's basically saying if you like
Okay.
do what you love, then you won't work a day in your life. That's the other quote, other like phrasing of it. It's
Hmm.
not true. If you do what you love, you get obsessed, and you always try to outdo yourself, and that becomes toxic, and then which
But is
will
it based on
actually kill
personal
your love for
I mean,
that
if we
passion.
look at most artists, they died of insanity very poor. so,
Exactly.
yeah.
I almost died of insanity because of IGCSE art. I love art, but not as like something I would do.
The only art I enjoy is cars.
But then, well, how would this apply to like gamers, pro gamers getting paid a lot?
I don't know if.
Going back to our
didn't we discuss this long time ago? Programmers
we
don't
discussed
actually
this
get
with
paid a
the
lot.
entertainers.
they don't.
Yeah, like doctors.
Unless you're
don't-
actually like winning,
Or unless you do
good.
like Twitch streamer, you're like number 1 in Twitch streamers. Like
you don't earn a lot.
if
Yeah.
you're doing streaming yourself, but if you're working for a company, then you're not getting paid that much. But if you're
Hmm.
doing it on your own and you're actually like streaming or other stuff, you're gonna make more money.
Hmm.
I think
It's on the contract.
I'm pretty sure Twitch takes a lot as well.
Twitch
so-
does take a lot, but if you look at like people like Ludwig, Voice Critical,
Yeah.
Pokemon got banned surprisingly.
Did?
Yeah, she
Really?
decided to watch anime, like a whole
Oh.
episode on Twitch, and she got banned for 2 days.
I remember that.
Yeah.
Anyways, if you treat a woman like a queen and she treats you like a jester, your princess is another cat.
Okay, this
Ugh.
is also contextual.
Isn't it the same as the previous one?
Yeah.
Basically,
Get
it
it
is.
Get it out.
But I mean,
Yeah.
this is okay. It's just basically saying like to all simps, go find another person to simp over.
No, I don't know. What's the definition? What's like the correct definition of it?
A simp is someone who like is obsessed with someone.
Oh damn, that's what I was gonna do for my topic. Oh,
Sims.
no, like, yeah, it's like stan culture.
Oh right. Oh god, we can go into Minecraft about that. I can
Yeah,
rant
that's
about
why I
that.
want to find. That's why I want to get as many community people as possible.
Ah, okay. Well, let's skip over this one then. But I don't
Yeah,
know.
We'll move on.
D.
Later,
We'll move
yeah.
on for
D
this.
tier.
Continue. B tier.
D. I'll give it a D.
D tier. Yeah.
Yeah, D tier.
Yeah.
Yeah, I agree.
Whenever
Cool.
something happens that makes you sad, ask yourself whether you still care about it when you're
Yeah.
19. No, I don't agree with that.
Okay, my husband just died. I'm still gonna be sad about that when I'm 90.
There's not
Am
gonna
I?
contemplate it till when I'm. Just not gonna think about it until now.
And then you start thinking about like, was I sad about that back then? Huh.
Kind of applies to how like important it is to a person. If it's like not that, but like at that time it was.
But then, okay, if you're thinking about it when
still
you're
it
90,
isn't.
when you go back to it and you think about it when you're 90, clearly it was important to you. Because nobody remembers
Like-
stuff for that long.
Not like yeah, I guess that too. It is.
I'm not gonna remember this podcast episode when I'm 90.
You might.
You might.
Then I've got some god memory power or something, because my memory sucks.
Something. Something happens in this podcast, maybe.
For me though, I was like,
I feel like we would
Kind of
remember recording
I memorize
podcasts with each other, though.
I would
no?
remember, but I'm talking about like this exact podcast.
That's fair.
I don't know. I can still remember every action I did when I was younger. A
Okay.
lot of regret.
What tier? C?
C.
See?
B?
C. It's not
C.
that good. No
It's
S
also
tiers?
C.
No way, no S tiers.
I'm pretty sure
Maybe
first,
just upset.
one of the first few was S tier.
Wait, 28 might be an S tier. I'm looking at it. It's not that bad.
Okay, where was it?
We'll
25.
get there. Be persistent. When knowledge and ability aren't enough, be persistent. I mean, persistence is a nice
Yeah.
quality to have.
It's good, but
Be
then
fair.
also it's exhausting at certain points. Like if you're arguing
Yeah.
with someone, being persistent can be like when you
Yeah,
stop
but
using
then-
knowledge and ability, then persistence is just idiotic.
No, but like it's like it depends on the situation. But if it's like actually like important, and then you're like being determined and just willing to not give up, then you actually pay off.
I mean, what if you're just talking about some random fact with your friend, and then suddenly you stop logically thinking about the situation and start just blabbering about random crap? It just
Then
becomes
this does
annoying.
not apply. This does not apply
straws
then.
have
It
two
does
holes.
apply though. Be persistent. When knowledge and ability aren't enough, be persistent.
We'll just put in a C tier since like
C.
it doesn't have
Yeah, it
context.
doesn't- yeah.
Yeah, context. One of these quotes need context, backstories, and stuff in order to be meaningful. Let's see. Number 26. Life is scary. Get used to it. There are no magical fixes. It's all up to you. So get up off your keister. Get out of here.
Use your butt.
Oh, and go start doing the work. Nothing in this world that is worth having comes easy.
It's good, but there is a magical fix. It's called money.
Not all of it though.
I would say most issues can be solved
like
with money.
99%.
I mean, immortality can't be solved with money, but you could get cryopreserved, so I don't know.
Nah, it depends on the person too. Though. Don't forget, it's all about personality.
I think this was a B or an A. It's not bad.
Yeah, it's a B. Yeah, it's pretty. It's not decent.
I would say a B.
Yeah. Agreed.
Anyone else want to
Okay,
do
27 is just really dumb.
What's that supposed to give you? What
I don't know what
context
it's
is
supposed
that?
to mean. Yeah.
Smart girls like to hear they're pretty. Pretty girls like to hear they're smart.
Why? Does this matter? This is not, okay.
I don't think it matters at all.
Is this for the Simp Nation or something?
Very like, what is it?
Maybe
Traditional.
maybe it's like try to not think like everyone else.
Try not to call pretty girls pretty. Try and call them smart instead, and then you'll get the girl. Yeah, it's for the Simp Nation.
Well, it didn't say like oh for the get the girl. It's just saying like maybe just differ from everyone else, something like that. in what
So
you do.
basically, everyone is
Maybe-
the opposite of what they are. They
No,
wanna be
maybe
the
it's
opposite-
like they
let's,
want- yeah.
let's say like the girls just everyone calls her pretty and she's used to it, but no one has called her smart, you know. So think differently.
Yeah, basically this is like for the Simp Nation.
Yeah, true, but
Don't
Simp
call it
Nation
differently.
or I don't know, girls. I don't know.
I have
Yeah,
no
I'm just
clue.
gonna go with the C or D.
D.
D. It's kind of irrelevant.
Yeah.
Okay, 28 isn't bad.
Yeah,
Happiness
happiness
is a choice.
is a choice.
Yeah.
Everything else is a matter of perspective.
This is-
Oh, this actually might be an S tier.
It could be. It's either
It's
A.
It can be, but happiness is not always a choice. Like, think about it. Like, your dad died, and then you're like happy. That's a bit
No, but it
psychotic,
depends
no?
on the person. Yeah, even though it's psychotic, it's still a
I mean,
choice.
you could have small fleeting moments of happiness when your dad dies. Like, let's say you got an A on your test. You could be happy about that one thing. You could be happy for like a minute, like, oh, I got an A. Let me show my O.
Or if you're like happy about like the memories you have.
I'll
Like,
give it an
happy-
A plus.
Not everything. It's like it's
I don't
also
think happiness
situational, but
is-
then it's most of the time it's like choice and perspective.
Happiness is not
all-
a choice.
No, but it all reflects the perspective of the person.
Well, fake.
it's like-
You can fake happiness, but you can't.
I mean, you can still fake it, but if it makes you happy,
You can't truly be happy if you're sad inside. It's not a choice. Can't suddenly wake up one day and say, "Hey, I'm gonna be happy
Just
today."
take drugs.
When you've been depressed.
That's what
No,
drugs
God.
is.
No.
we do not condone this.
Antidepressants.
We do not condone.
Yeah, talk to your
I mean,
doctor.
Yeah, talk to your doctor about this, please.
Yeah, unless you need it, don't take it.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not necessary.
I do not condone drugs. I condone a lot of things,
Same.
but not drugs. Okay, next list. Hopefully this one has better opinions. This was not
Well-
28 of the best pieces of advice about life you'll ever read. That definitely wasn't true.
Yeah.
Okay,
Okay,
overall as a tier list, what are we giving that one? Like overall.
Overall, it's like a
D.
solid
D.
C or D or C.
D.
It's gonna be
No.
C. It's mediocre.
D.
Like
D.
mediocre. Yeah.
I went to D.
Each of us can have our own rating. Okay, next is ink.com.
Ink.com.
We went from ink tank ink.com.
Oh yeah.
Andy, I will let you lead.
Right, let me just open the link.
Ink.com, best workplaces, awarding excellence in company culture.
25 excellent pieces of advice that most people ignore. Let's see.
Get a line.
Number 1, take the time to know yourself. Know thyself, said Aristotle. When you know who you are, you can be wise about your goals, your dreams, your standards, your convictions. Knowing who you are allows you to live your life with purpose and meaning.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a solid A.
I think knowing yourself is pretty important. I'll give it an A. Yeah, honestly. Okay, this tier list is already looking up. The first one on the other one was pretty bad, so.
This gives context. I like this.
Yeah.
There's like more explanation. Something like that.
Yeah.
Take time to know yourself. Yeah.
Yeah. Number 2, a narrow focus brings big results. The number 1 reason people give up so fast is because they tend to look how far they still have to go instead of how far they have to come. But it's a series of small wins that can give us the most significant success.
Yeah, that's not bad either.
That's
a good one.
Yeah,
it's an S. I think.
Actually, good one.
S. Okay, let's give it an S.
I like this one.
Jeez, this ink.com is really showing up that other tier list.
I like this one a lot. I think it's an S.
If you give another S.
Anyway.
I'm gonna put this in the edit sheet. I'm putting this in the edit sheet. Don't worry, guys.
we can leave it in for awkward silence. It's pretty funny. I just.
It's so ironic when you said that. Anyways.
Okay. Show up fully.
Yeah, this like reflects based on like some of our previous episodes. One of them is like this study one, where it's like, and then you study one. It's like you have like reach small goals to go for, and you just reach it, and it's like rewards, and then you just keep going, and you just keep studying, and you actually enjoy it. Number 3, show up fully. Don't dwell on the past and don't daydream about the future, but concentrate on showing up fully in the present moment.
Okay, I want to give us an S just to spell that out, but I don't think it's an S tier.
I think it's like a B or an A.
B
or
B. Yeah, B. Asthma.
I don't know. I feel like you should dwell on the past, build up to the present, worry about the future.
You shouldn't always worry, because that's why like sometimes it can drag you down.
I think it's okay to dwell on the past at certain times, though.
Yeah, exactly.
At a certain time, yeah, I agree with that. Then,
good to dwell on.
Yeah,
it's still not bad though.
It's not bad. It kind of depends.
You get to reflect, and then you build upon that reflection. If you dwell in the past and just say it becomes sad, that's a problem.
That's a problem. It's
but
like
if you like talking to your grandchildren, if you're like talking to your grandchildren, be like, "Well, back in my day, we had a lot of fun riding our bikes and going to school."
Back in my day, physics wasn't invented.
Back in my day, we used to have to climb the rocks.
I went to school. What killed both ways?
I went to school both
at the
ways.
Same time.
Back in my day, we had to make rice in a pot.
Was starting a business.
Okay.
Even he
references. Good.
He's pretty good.
Go off, continue.
Yeah. Okay. Let's continue.
Don't make assumptions if you don't know the situation fully. You can't offer an informed opinion.
That's pretty good.
I agree.
Yeah.
That's pretty good.
My teacher used to say. My teacher used to like.
It's like don't assume things. Like sometimes you kind of have to.
I mean,
but like,
well, yeah, people can't help assuming things.
Yeah, but you can't help sometimes.
I think an A.
My teacher used to say like, if you assume, you're making an ass of you and me.
Ah. That's pretty good. That's pretty good.
That's good. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Number 5. Be patient and persistent. Life is not so much what you accomplish as what you overcome.
Yeah.
I'm not patient.
I'm not patient at all, but it's good. It's good advice.
It's good advice.
Yeah.
A.
I'm pretty patient, and I guess based on it, it's pretty good.
A.
Yeah.
I'm persistent, but I have no patience. Hey,
Y'all
I'm
need
90.
to be patient.
patience is insignificance in life. Okay, it's pretty
I
important.
disagree.
It's important. It's important.
Are you sure about it? It's important.
Although sometimes we don't have time for patience. Like an IB, when you have to rush through an essay that's like an hour long, and you have to write like 10 words per 15. Well, it'd be like 10 seconds or something. I don't know. It's a ridiculous number.
You
Patience doesn't
cannot
work.
be patient for
Yeah.
that. You just need to go through it at
I mean,
first.
Andy. Okay, the amount of like tests you haven't completed, Andy, really speaks when it comes to your patience.
Oh damn.
Wait.
Jade.
Damn.
Jade.
Shade.
Sorry, Andy. I didn't mean to diss you like that. Okay, let's continue.
Moves on.
In order to get, you have to give. If you support, guide, and lead others, if you make contributions to their lives, you reap the best rewards.
Yeah. Basically, if you make other people happy, you will be happy yourself. I like that.
Those who treat others with kindness will repay. They will repay you.
Yeah.
Tenfold.
Treat others how you want to be treated.
Jeez, this list is actually really good.
Indeed.
Hey, well,
Hey.
yeah, hey.
Luck comes from hard work. Luck happens when hard work and timing and talent intersect.
I don't know. I have a lot of luck and a lot of that stuff isn't true.
Well, I play a lot of gacha games. I don't agree with that.
I have really good RNG, so
I bad RNG. I can farm for hours.
Same.
I give
So-
a B or C.
I had terrible RNG.
I have terrible RNG.
Nick, you know my RNG is like top tier.
Yeah. He's got the luck of the Irish, as I like to call it. But but yeah, luck can come from hard work.
It can, yeah.
Because timing.
I mean,
luck
let's
is
say
just
you
a
buy,
probability.
like a better fishing rod in the game. You will increase your luck by playing it more. So that means you've increased your talent. Therefore, your luck has increased.
Exactly, and hard work is just fine.
Yeah.
So
I agree with this.
and
I'll
laws of probability state that luck will always happen if you work. You have a lot of time on.
B. A.
A,
B
B,
B tier. B
okay,
tier.
B.
Andy, where hath thou gone?
I think you roasted him too hard.
He's just sad.
Speechless.
Oh really? Oh sorry. I'm
You
sorry.
roasted him too hard.
Sorry, it's just a joke.
No, but I was just so confused.
You
And I
were?
was like, oh.
I was talking about the test you didn't finish.
You got roasted so hard.
Oh, okay. I thought
Yeah,
you
because you never finish your exams. There's always like 2 questions you leave.
Oh gosh, those hurt.
Yeah. Okay.
Be your
Anyways,
best at all times.
you never know what the future will bring, so always make the best use of the present.
Meh. I don't want to be the best of all times at all times. It's exhausting.
Exactly.
And I like this one.
It's not bad. It's just sometimes I want to be mad. It feels good.
Oh,
It can
Yeah,
feel good
majority
to
of-
yell sometimes.
Yeah.
Just keeping everything in and being happy is depressing.
I don't think that's so necessary. That depends on your perspective.
I guess. Okay, C?
B.
B? What are we going?
Pretty decent.
C.
C. I'm going C.
C.
Okay,
Don't
I'm
try
going
and-
B.
Yeah, you can go B, Andy. That's fine. Don't try and impress everyone. The unhappiest people are those who care the most about what other people think. That's fair.
I agree with don't try to impress everyone. I can agree with that. I don't know about the unhappiest people are those
I mean,
who
there's
care
some people
about
who
them.
literally have been diagnosed with depression, so.
Yeah. I would say, I don't know about that, last bit, but
It's no.
don't
Hold
try to
on.
impress everyone. Yeah, I could agree with.
C.
I am
B.
number 9. Wait, hold on. Sorry, I just my website just closed. Hold on.
Okay.
Yeah, Eric, you rebroke him.
I didn't mean to.
You broke him.
Yeah, the unhappiest people are those who care the most about. Yeah, that can be a way. Like if you think about most, like only mainly what they like think, what others think about.
Eric really broke him.
Yeah.
Damn.
Okay. Number 10.
Your what is it? Your mic's like completely broke.
Oh dear.
Did I roast
It's
the
alright.
mic too?
It's alright.
It's fine.
Okay,
It's not
fine.
that bad. It's just glitching out sometimes.
Yeah.
Yeah. Although, is it just me or did Daniel's like Michael's?
I know it's fine.
Think once.
I don't know. We'll find out. Number
Nick,
10.
why'd you yawn? I hate you.
What?
Yawning's
Huh?
contagious.
Indeed. Do we know
Oh,
why
no,
yawning
yeah.
is contagious?
I think it's because social situation. Basically, you want to relate to someone else, which makes them like you more, which means you can keep join their friend group and overall create a better clan back in the old times.
I think like if you look, I'm pretty sure Google there's something to do about like either empathy or sympathy. Like,
Oh yeah,
yawning.
that too. Yeah.
Hmm.
I just
Is-
yawned.
Is this our random topic time? Yawning.
Right.
Guess.
Number 10. Oh, I know what you
Yeah,
guys
it's
rate.
basically it's the social aspect of it. So trying to become more social with them as a friend group.
Yeah, but isn't it just like? But then you don't control it, so how is it?
Well, it's an instinct.
Yeah.
It's
That's
so
true.
like back in the day, like well, back really long in the day when we were like apes, like really far. Like we would try and create groups so we'd become stronger as a clan. So to do this, we'd have try and relate more. And when we didn't have vocalization, like being able to speak to each other, I guess we had yawning and actions. That's why we sometimes when you see someone move their hands, you copy their hand movements.
Okay.
I don't know. I'm just going off the
Maybe that's why when people do like speaking, their hands are like they do a lot of hand gestures.
Yeah,
More
yeah.
open.
Yeah, being.
I'm just going off the basic social structures I know of. I don't know.
Okay. Fair enough. Okay, we move back to the list.
Number 10?
Yeah. Wait,
Be
what do you
afraid.
rate for number 9?
B.
Yeah,
A.
sure. B.
I'm going
B.
with A.
Okay.
Might be yes though.
Don't be afraid of being afraid. Sometimes the one thing you need for growth is the one thing you are most afraid to do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like let's say you're scared of talking to a girl and you talk to her and you find out that she likes you back and you like her and then you start dating them. I mean it's really taken out of my book, but
Wow, a casual flex.
it's not a casual flex. I was terrified of talking. I still am. I cannot talk to girls. I am terrified. I got lucky. Good RNG.
Luck of that.
Casual flex number 2.
I'm not flexing my RNG. It just happens. I can't help it.
Casual flex number 3.
Okay, number 11. Listen to learn. Okay, so what do we rate number 10? I guess I'm gonna give it an A. I agree with it for the most part.
It's pretty good.
I mean, there's certain
Yeah.
points where there should be stuff you're scared of. Like if you see a giant dragon, you should be
But then
scared of that.
And there are like things you shouldn't like. You should face it and like, move on.
There's stuff
like,
you should
in a
face,
way.
but then there's also stuff you shouldn't face.
And there's stuff like you should be aware of.
Yeah. It's okay to be scared of stuff if you know it's gonna potentially harm you. But if you think that if it's potentially harmless and overall there's not something like the dark, for example, being scared of the dark. If you can overcome being scared of the dark, it'll open you up to so many more possibilities. I'm not judging anyone who is scared of the dark because I honestly get it, but
Yeah, same.
Fear of the unknown.
yeah, fear of the unknown.
Fear of the
Yeah, it
unknown.
makes sense. It makes sense, but then once you can overcome that fear, it allows you to maybe like venture out more.
Yeah.
True.
Although if you become too confident, then it's just stupidity at that point, running through a dark forest and tripping over a tree.
Yeah, you have
Overconfidence.
It's like overcome, but
Yeah.
then you need to be very careful.
I give an A. It's good
Yeah.
advice.
Hmm.
I've heard this. I've heard number 11 a lot.
Listen to learn.
Learn.
Learn how to listen.
Learn
You can't
how
learn
to-
anything when you're talking.
Yeah, I've heard that one a lot.
Yeah, like this is yeah.
It's like
like
the why do you have 2 ears but one mouth? Because you should be listening more than what you're talking. It's like that one.
Yeah.
It's not bad advice, but then sometimes there is times when you're supposed to talk. You shouldn't always be listening. It can be kind of creepy.
It's kind of always this.
Yeah, but if you just sit there and
Mm,
stare
you-
at the person and listen to them and never give an opinion, they ask you a question, you're just sitting there like listening, and it's like,
It depends if they are willing to listen.
No, the thing with listening is like if you like Eric said, if you don't talk at all, it's like first of all it gets awkward.
it's unusual.
Yeah,
It
it's like
depends if the other person's willing to let them listen to you.
Well, yeah, but I mean,
Or
if
like-
they ask you a question and you're just too busy listening that you don't even answer the question, they're probably
there's
just
no
not gonna.
point.
They're probably just not gonna talk to you anymore.
But,
Then you
but
won't be
if,
able to listen at all.
but if they like want to listen from you and they ask a question, there's nothing to listen to.
This is confusing.
You have to answer the question. You have to talk.
Yeah, you have to
But
answer
then-
the question, but then if you answer like, let's say someone asks you, "What color do you like?" and you're just like blue, and then that's it, and you go back to listening. That's not much social interaction.
yeah, conversation has to go two ways.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what I've-
There is importance in being vocal, and there's also importance in listening.
Yeah, this is B, I think. Yeah.
I think both of them should be equal. The reason we have 2 years is because we need 360-degree hearing. It's not because we're supposed to listen more than what we talk.
Kind of
That's the
still need to
biological
listen
reason.
more.
Hmm?
Like, watch your
biological.
Wait,
Does
what?
any animal have one ear? I'm trying to think.
I don't.
No.
Do fish have ears?
I don't
Yeah,
even
they
know
have
if
ears, yeah.
No.
Yeah.
Really? Oh, yeah.
They have to have ears.
But like I guess it's either 2 years or no years, right?
Are there any animals with one ear?
I doubt so.
Muted
I'm curious. Are there?
animals.
Oh, wow. Okay, here we go. Apparently, praying mantises have one ear. They're the only known animal to have one ear.
Aren't there insects?
Yeah.
Random topic time. Wow.
I mean, I guess praying mantises are like the top of their food chain when it comes to insects hunting. Actually, I shouldn't say that. Dragonflies are, but praying mantises are up there. So
If you were here in the previous podcast, you could literally hear how much Eric talks about mantises.
I love praying mantises. They're so cool.
Yeah.
But
There's a
dragonflies, I
one
think
that,
dragonflies have like a 90% hunting rate, which means like 90%
wow.
of the time they catch their prey. While praying mantises only have a 20%.
And they're fierce.
But praying
Yeah.
mantises are brave. Like they've taken on cats.
They will take on anything.
I remember this one really funny video of a praying mantis fighting a scorpion, and suddenly a gecko jumps from underneath this shelf and eats them both, and then just goes back underneath. Let me see if I can find that video. while you-
It's always a bigger fish. 5G.
This is so irrelevant, but I just had an idea for my IA.
Mhm.
Oh,
What is it?
I
What
just
is it?
had an epiphany for my theater IA.
What is
Oh
it?
my god.
What
So I've been
is-
thinking and I've been reading some examples.
Mm.
And a lot of things are like interesting, and this guy, Neil Katar, I can't say his last name, I'm so sorry. Has a lot of like social commentary short films.
Yeah.
So like I could use this.
Mhm.
It's actually like gonna be something about like how how I need to word this, but yeah. How
Nice. Congrats.
Okay, I couldn't find the video unfortunately, but I found a bunch of videos with geckos eating random insects fighting. So that's a win. It's a win in my book.
On the plane back, I watched a documentary about like a rainforest, and I found a cool bug. They're called like assassin bugs, where they
Oh
use
my
the
god,
tree sap.
assassin bugs are so cool.
Yeah, they use the
They
tree
make
sap
venom,
to make
right?
their own. Well, no, there's different type. I don't know what.
Or
I
don't
don't
they
know what.
paralyze their?
I'm not sure. I don't know. I don't know. It's a different one, but I know this one they use the tree sap to make like to sharpen their claws, and then they make like basically like claws made out of tree sap, and then they stab things.
Yeah, the assassin bug is sick. So the
That's
assassin
cool.
bug can hold on. I thought it could.
Well, this
Yeah,
well,
yeah,
well,
yeah,
this
yeah, yeah.
assassin bug is
Basically, when
found
it
in
when
the.
it's sharp, when it hits something, it paralyzes them.
Oh,
It's really
it uses
cool.
this. I mean, depends on. I guess it depends on location, rainforest, and area as well.
Yeah.
What type of?
So, do you guys know the reason why poisonous tree frogs are poisonous?
No.
Basically, so the
Why?
ants they're eating are venomous.
Oh yeah.
They eat I think they eat bull ants or something, and it's what creates their venom inside their body. So if you domesticated a tree frog, well, if you took it out of its habitat and basically just fed it normal ants, it wouldn't be venomous.
Isn't it like
Speaking of Venom, have you all
like
watched
is it?
Venom?
Yeah, of course I watched
Oh,
Venom. The movie?
Was it good? I don't know.
The new one
Watched on the
or the
plane.
old one?
the
The
new
new
one?
one, new one.
Oh, it was okay. It wasn't
I
as good as the old one.
yeah, I didn't really find it really entertaining. I watched on the plane. It was kind of
It was okay.
Okay, yeah.
I wish they could have done it better. I'm a huge Venom fan, but they really messed that up.
Also, isn't the bullet bullet ants the similar habitat to the poison frog?
Yeah.
Yeah, the bullet ants.
Yeah. Bullet ants are pretty sick.
Yeah.
Okay, well,
Yeah.
we should be finished with our bug talk on random topic time. Maybe someday we can do a bug episode. That'd be really interesting. I love bugs. Oh, okay, let's go
Number
back to our
12.
list.
Life's good, but it's not fair. The delusion
Yeah.
that life's supposed to be fair is the source of much unhappiness.
S tier. I agree. She likes S tier.
Yeah, it's S tier.
Hands
Oh,
down.
Oh, yeah,
S
hold on. I
tier.
want to do number 13 because it's.
This
Number
is like the life
13.
where the life's good. It's like up. It's like it's better than S.
Burger King
It's higher
foot
than S.
lettuce.
Nick!
Nick,
Nick, you ruined it. I was going to do number 13.
you can do
Okay,
you
okay.
can cut it
I
out.
heard
It's
number
fine.
13 from Eric. Okay, leave me alone.
Number
cut it out.
13, hamburger foot lettuce. Do you want a Burger King burger on your burger? Sorry.
You should read it with that voice. Come on,
What?
come on, Eric.
I don't want to do
Come
it
on.
again. I don't want to do it again.
You do it with the voice. Come on.
Oh God, I
Yeah.
suck at the voice. Okay, Come on, give me 1 minute. Okay.
Okay.
It actually, okay. Number 13. No task is beneath you. Don't put yourself above anyone or anything. Work hard in silence and let success make the noise.
Basically, be humble.
Be humble, yeah.
Sit down. Be humble.
Looks like I want to put it as like A or an S.
Yeah, A owner.
Yeah.
Good.
Yeah, I put it an A.
Yeah.
A or an S. Yeah.
Although,
Yeah.
if we put it in an S, we'd have an ASSS. I mean, ASS, sorry. So, S. S tier. S tier. I need
Okay.
one in here. I need one at least.
You
Number
can't always
14.
get what you want, but as the song says, if you try, you may find you may get what you need. Can read.
If you try.
Copyright.
Isn't that Coldplay?
Is it?
Wait,
Is it?
what?
Coldplay, the song.
Uh,
You can't get what you want, but it's like the. Oh, hold on.
you mean the
I'm
when
surprised
you
you
try
actually.
your
Oh, it's-
best but you don't succeed? That thing?
Yeah.
Ah, yeah, that's Coldplay. Coldplay, fix you.
Yeah, right.
Okay, that's cool.
Okay, well, at least I got it right. At least I got it Coldplay. So yeah. Don't make decisions when you are angry or ecstatic. That's the same one as the other one. I don't know if I
We didn't rate.
mean, they did
14,
give
huh?
context.
We
I
didn't
would
rate
say,
15.
it's not that good of an idea to make like very, very important decisions when you're mad, but
The best decisions are made with a clear, conscious mind, not in the throes of any emotion, positive or
Okay, at
negative.
least they expanded on it.
Yeah,
It's better than the
it's
other.
significantly better. I'll give a B.
B.
B. A B.
Yeah. We didn't rate number 14, by the way.
A.
A.
I mean,
Sure.
everyone should know that. Right?
Yeah.
Unless you're spoiled.
How many
Then-
are there? Oh my, that's 25. This is okay. This is at least a consistent number. 28 is not. 25 is a good number.
That's when you know it's a good website.
Nick, would you like to take us number 16?
Number 16. Don't worry what other people think. Personality begins where comparison leaves off. Be unique, be memorable, be confident, be proud.
This sounds like an advertisement for some type of like Jake Paul, get your life better, or some type of movement. I remember they did this Team 10 thing where they were trying to advertise making YouTubers by like sponsoring them. So basically, you pay money to Team 10 and they give you YouTube lessons. That's what it sounds like to me. Some type of advertising campaign.
It is not an advertising campaign, it's a quote. But how do you guys think? Don't worry what other people think. Yeah.
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 A, B.
B.
Oh, yeah.
B. As we said earlier, it's like if it's someone like you care about, like really care about, like
Their opinion
like
is
your parents.
important.
Yeah.
A, because I really need to shake off what Eric just said to me. Huh?
Ah.
What did I say? I don't even know what I said.
Like what you said just now.
Alright, move
What
on.
did I
number
just say just
17.
now? What?
Like
Wait,
you
just now?
Wait, you
Wait,
mean the
what?
Team
Oh.
10 thing?
No.
What are we talking? What?
Are we talking about the
Oh
This-
wait,
oh,
you
the
mean my
patience?
sorry Andy. Oh, right. Yeah. Andy, you should not listen to what I said. Don't worry what other people think.
Yeah, anyway.
Is adversity?
Yeah.
Adversity.
Yep.
I can
Loss.
speak. Yes, I can
Yeah.
English. English is my
English.
English. You use
English is
adversity as an opportunity. Every loss leads
English
to
is
an
my English.
opportunity, and every adversity leads to new possibilities.
Eh.
Eh,
It
Well,
depends
doesn't
on
not
make
every
you
every
stronger,
experience.
I
It
guess.
doesn't
like
always have to be like
most. I
good,
would
but,
say
like,
some loss. Yeah, opportunity
Yeah.
cost.
It's like
you
one
know?
of those what doesn't kill you makes you stronger
Econ.
quotes.
But I mean that's not
Yeah.
true. What doesn't kill you doesn't necessarily make you stronger.
I mean, it's
It could
If
still
you
make
poison
you
someone and they've managed to live, they're not going to be doing very well.
I mean,
No, actually, wouldn't they build like a immunity? Yeah,
Poison immunity.
wouldn't they build like some kind of immunity?
Not necessarily.
Yeah.
They could get paralyzed.
No, but
Yeah,
what
but like
wasn't this? Wait, I forgot. In history, this guy drinks poison every day, and he's like,
Yeah,
someone
if you
tried to
drink a
kill him with
little
poison.
bit, then you'll get an immunity to it eventually. But if you just give a high dose and they manage to barely survive, they're not going to be living much of a life.
that's fair.
Eh.
I mean, that
So
is
it's
if
how
it
potent
does
it is.
if it didn't kill you.
Yeah.
It's not an endorsement to drink poison, everyone. Please, for any impressionable
Wow.
children out there.
Number 20 is exactly what I said just now. Like quoted.
Eh.
Okay.
Anyways,
Okay, go back. It's 18.
Yeah.
Wait, 17. Rate.
No, we did
No.
17.
18.
I know, like rate.
Oh.
Whatever.
B,
B, A,
C.
C, A,
B.
B,
I go for B.
C.
B, D, E, F, G.
Huh? What's going on? Wait, I was listening.
We're rating 17.
Oh,
Rating.
C.
Yeah,
C.
B or C, yeah.
Oh, I'm going for B though.
I'm going for B.
Yeah. 18. Do what is right, not what is easy. Strength of character leads us to do the right thing, even where there are
Yeah, I
easier
agree with that. I agree with that.
I mean, to be fair, sometimes the right thing is always easy, but you know.
But I mean, either way, you're still getting the same conclusion.
But
Yeah.
better, probably. You're doing the right thing.
So I'm going to
What
say
if
S.
there is no right decision?
Yeah, that's true. Here and there.
Do the worst thing you can possible.
I mean, if it's like your mother and your father hanging off the cliff, then like, who do you save?
Jump off the cliff.
You only save one. it's
God.
Do the right thing, not what is easy.
I don't think that's the right thing.
Well, I mean, it could be. Depends on who you are.
the easy thing would be just killing both of them. You know.
Yeah, exactly.
Would it be though? Because then you would have like the guilt for the rest of your life.
But I mean, you wouldn't have the guilt for saving one of them, and the other one would be like, "Why didn't you save your father? Or why didn't you save
Yeah,
your mother?"
exactly.
So then you don't have to deal with any of it. Although,
But wouldn't you killed both your parents?
oh wait, no, wait. It says do the right thing, not the easy thing. So go back in time, duplicate yourself, bring your future self to the future, get both of them, and then you be the hero. Then kill your duplicate self, so there's not a separate timeline. Yeah.
But then no, a separate timeline would have already been formed because you brought yourself from the future
Then-
timeline into this timeline, so there'd be already
Fair
a
point.
paradox in this timeline. Yeah, time's confusing.
And what if you go in the?
Yeah. It's
Anyways,
complicated.
dreams remain dreams until you take action. Without action, an idea is just a dream.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's true.
Just do it. Just do it.
Just do it.
I
Like,
mean, I'm not gonna follow that advice, but yeah.
no?
No, Andy, I want to make a lot of stuff, and there's no way I'm gonna do it. So yeah, I'm not following that advice.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I get it.
Treat others the way you want to be treated. That is the clicheest line, but do right, do your best, treat others the way you want to be treated. What is the? Who's that from again? It's who's that from?
I don't know.
Crap.
Hmm.
It was like I think it's
Monkey.
Chinese emperor.
Just no idea.
Monkey.
Hold on, I'll find it.
Oh yeah, it's like like the monkey meme, where, like Master Oogway. That's legit the lesson of that short. Like where the monkey's like treating others badly, he was treated badly, and then treated others nicely, and he was treated nicely. Monkey.
Okay.
No, it did not come from the Bible. It came before the Bible. It doesn't matter.
You're just confused.
I'm correct though. I've seen on Mr. Allen's wall there's a timeline of all historical events, and I remember there's this one Chinese emperor that has a quote below it that says, "Treat others the way you want to be treated." The amount of in year 8, I spent because I was always the first one in class. I spent 10 minutes looking at all those posters. I know every single one of them by heart.
Clearly
You
not,
forgot.
though.
Yeah.
You forgot.
You
I don't know the
forgot.
name. I know the quote though, at least.
Okay.
You should. Version is wrong. Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if it is.
Well, Eric looks for that. Let's move on to the one.
Yeah.
I feel like it'll be a while since I'll find it.
When
I'll
you
find
quit, you
it.
fail. The surest way to lose at any endeavor is to quit, but fatigue, discomfort, and discouragement are merely symptoms of effort.
Situational. 21 situational, yeah.
Yeah.
But then if it's like on something that actually ends up being worth it in the end, it's
Confucius!
applies.
Confucius! Let's go! Sorry.
I just said that 3 times.
Did you?
Eric.
I wasn't listening at all.
He
That's
said
why-
like is it Confucius like 7 times?
I was
That's
no,
why
Andy.
there-
When I
Okay.
get into something, I zone out, and then you were correct, Andy. Good job. It was
I
Confucius.
literally made a pun that you were so confused.
Oh yeah, Andy. I was just completely zoned out. I wasn't listening to anything you guys were saying.
Yeah, okay. When you quit, you fail basically. This
Yeah.
is 21.
Yeah.
Thing is situation. We all said situational. Yes.
Yeah. It's like a C, but then it's like a C plus. Not as bad as the other one.
Yeah, I
Okay.
agree with that. C plus. Trust your instincts. What good is intuition if you let second guessing drown it out? The worst enemy of success is self doubt. That's fair, but not fair.
No. Sometimes your instincts are wrong.
Yeah.
So.
Like Among Us, when you think it's Neely, but it's not Neely, and then he calls you an idiot, and then you kick him from the server.
We're just roasting Neely this podcast. Poor Neely.
Or Neely.
We
Yes.
all love Neely, okay?
We love Neely sometimes.
Sometimes he
Fully
can get
Eric
annoying,
Wallace.
but you know, we all still love him.
Okay, especially when he's playing Minecraft during your podcast.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
And we're literally just firing shots.
We
And
kept on trying. Okay, no, but we kept on trying to ask him questions, and he would just like, "Yeah, okay." During the podcast, so this is fair. This is fair game.
Because I guess we'll know if he watches this anyway.
He won't. There's no way
He
will.
won't.
Okay, number 23.
Learn something new every day. Have the mindset of a student. Never think you're too old to ask questions or know too much to learn something new.
No.
think it's S though.
I'm
Not
giving
every
an S.
day. Not every day though. No.
Yeah, but like I mean, you
Love
can
it.
easily you figure something.
It's-
You learn something every
I mean,
day.
it's easy to
can't-
learn
it's like-
something every day. The amount of stuff there is out there. Like I could
Yeah,
learn that
exactly.
praying mantises
Like-
get eaten by their mates every day.
Even like short, like small, like things that's like, oh, I didn't know this or that.
Yeah, I think it's. I'll give it
Pretty good.
either A or S.
Yeah, yeah,
I'm
right.
giving an S. Yeah.
I'd say A.
Oh, I'll give S. I guess I like it. Why do I keep yawning? Okay, 24.
Yawning.
Make what is valuable important. Instead of thinking about what is profitable, think about what is valuable. Invest in others and you will grow your portfolio. Yeah.
That's definitely not what a company wants.
I mean, it depends. If you're talking from a financial status, then no.
No.
But if
I
you're
mean,
thinking
I
of
mean
like
all businesses.
emotionally, then I guess, yeah.
Since when the companies are focused on emotions?
They don't. That's why I'm
They
saying
don't.
financial status it doesn't work. But it's emotional
Doesn't
status. We're
apply.
talking about like an
Yeah.
individual person. Investing in
Yeah,
things that
It's
are
like-
just worth of value isn't useful, while investing in like people is good.
Choice between like lives of others and such.
It's like making
Mm.
friends instead of buying a Rolex. Believe in
Mhm.
yourself. The way you see yourself is the way you will treat yourself, and the way you treat yourself is what you become.
Yeah.
I'll give it an S.
Yeah, I'm giving this an S.
Man, these
Simple
these
message.
are all very good. We've only had
This
like
list is
2
like-
C's.
This is like an
Hmm.
A or an S tier.
Yeah.
A
I'd get
tier.
A tier. I'm gonna give an A tier list. It's pretty good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, guys, we have reached an hour and 30 minutes.
I think it's the
Wow.
perfect time to end it. We finished off 2 lists, and we have one bad tier list and one good tier list.
Yeah,
so-
the other one was pretty bad. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah. Unfortunately,
I mean, I think it would have been better if we just gave more.
They
context
didn't give any. Yeah,
explanation.
this one gave a lot of context, which is what was good about it.
And then even proper number of number of
Yeah,
quotes.
25 instead of 28. Who gives 28? Why couldn't they just go to 30?
No, you know what would be a worse number than that? 27.
I don't know.
I don't know. I feel like 27 is
27
like.
might-
27
Why-
would have
why-
been more
why-
satisfying to me.
Yeah, why 27 is the worst number?
No, 27's weird. It's like 7, but not 20, you know?
It's more pleasant though. Because
It
between
is?
5, it's between like. Yeah, I think it's more pleasant. It's between
I
like.
think it's more pleasant. Yeah.
It's
I don't
weird.
know.
I like
Anyways,
27.
everyone, thank you for listening to the Posted Podcast.
We hope you
Wait,
enjoy.
Hope you guys enjoyed.
Oh wait,
before
Discord
we go.
sponsorship.
Well, I was gonna get to. I was like, before we go, talking about how Eric talked about making friends instead of buying a Rolex. You can do that via Discord.
Buy Discord. Download Discord. Or buy
no,
Nitro.
buy
Nitro.
yeah, buy Discord. No, buy Discord.
Oh,
like,
buy.
make friends
Oh, you
buy
mean
Discord.
no? Oh, okay. Watching.
Yeah.
Buy Discord. Buy Nitro.
No.
Different definition of
BY.
buy in this. In this
Yeah.
one.
Yes, but Discord sponsorship.
Please sponsor us. We've been begging for 16 episodes. We might have mixed
Okay.
one in between there, but yeah, thank you.
Okay, stop begging. Alright, bye.
Anyways,
you.
bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye.
Thank you.